team's gone like very all in on the late game here.
Yeah, certainly, and I think something that might be a little bit scary for Secret is that if they do end up going to the late game, I actually think this Weaver, certainly not a free Weaver game by any means, with a Bat Rider, you know, in the pool, you know, you get that Lincoln Sphere up, maybe you get a BKB, so you can kind of just ignore the Void Spirit, and I'm not really sure what locks you down into the late game here for Thunder. I think Secret might be a little bit more eager to end this game than Thunder Awaken will be.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think they've really, like, all three of their cores, they basically drafted to give this Razor a worse game. This Razor's going to be very reliant on getting a lot out of his BKB timing because, like, Weaver plus Timber both have escapes from the static link. Mars can spear you away if you're not BKB'd, so there's no, like, easy, reliable enemy carry that you just get on top of and just drain all their damage and just, you know, carry the game as a Razor on. I definitely, yeah, totally agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Weaver. For the first time, I really hated, like, first item Lincolns, and I think I'm still in the camp where I think that is not
bouncing away, so we'll see how these early lanes and rune battles go.
That should be, looks like Secret bullying them away from bottom rune, and Thunder taking the two top.
Definition of first blood.
An arbitrary definition.
There, so they weren't particularly close to killing Nisha there. Wyvern's just not the best hero to rotate in and chain stun, so perhaps now though Nisha getting pushed back, but again his Astral Steps back up, so he's going to get easily back to safety. So a lot of pressure around this mid lane, but Nisha, you know, he's coping with it just fine.
Sacred did Timber Chain aggressively here. Chrysalis going for the 2 points in the static link, 2 in the plasma field. Does at least dispatch of this first wagon down bottom. That's always the question. Is Rezo? Nice. Yeah, they do look for a kill mid. Nice job by Zai. It's interrupting, potentially even turning here. Dark Maga with the infused raindrops, a bit too tanky. Now we'll drop the arena. Does trap Zayats inside. There's going to be the spear connecting and a kill. Make that 2 in favor of Thunder. Anything too crazy off of this smoke play? They do have a DD in the bottle though. Nisha is certainly a tantalizing target. The cookie, not going to find him though.
It's so hard to make that play.
Oh,
Dark
and now he
gets punished.
Yeah, the turn as well, as they're going to toss him back into the Aether Remnant, and an easy kill. Rezo TP's mid, gives them the necessary control with the lasso, and there is going to be a big punish on a Dark Mago. Didn't use
before the initiation even happened, so they were ready to punish.
Yeah, Puppy is going to give his life here for a D-ward. Does give it to Dark Mago in the end, but basically just a kill for a D-ward, nothing big there. I didn't want to take note.
No good. Oh.
You were not wrong for this one. It is a shame about that dragon.
He may have a point.
Nope.
Jump, 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 jump.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's this game, so it's not looking like the dream game for Crystals.
Yeah, no, it's not. I believe he has Falcon Blade on the way. Yeah, indeed, with a couple of allies coming to try and gank Sacred, but
I think here.
Dark Mago going mid onto Zayat. Zayat's maybe looking to give a go here back to Dark Mago, but the Winter's Curse here is going to force a TP cancel. Might even set up for the kill onto Zayat, as the spear will collect it from long range. In the meantime, Sacred does scout Nisha here. Nisha was out of Astral Steps, but still has a Dissemblate. And now Crystallis, who's looking to turn third point already in the static link, and the ulti now active. Does have some serious damage to Sacred as Matthew now raining down the kisses. Crystallis dodging plenty of these as they've now nuked through the Timber Saw. They're looking to turn onto more. A double stun here isn't going to be good enough for Matthew, however, as Nisha gets his Astral Step back online, and Crystallis is going to be able to collect.
Making like some solo plays. All that thought here, Puppy getting EP on out. Uh-oh, he goes down, but yeah, Nisha, he goes in, he invades, like chases the Timber into the enemy just better from Team Secret there.
Top lane, speaking of spell casting, there's going to be the Flaming Lasso yet again onto Sacred, gets the Timber Chain away. Small stick here is going to keep him topped up at least for now, and looks like Rezo does lack the damage, just barely. No! The damage over time will put him down, but Dark Mago at least able to get the return kill onto Rezo, so a Thunder.
And when it comes to right-click damage, Witchblade is one of the best in the game.
Curse is going to be used out from Panda. That does trap Zayas, but I believe Panda is still going to end up taking a death here, just behind a bit of extra time. As down he goes, that is going to be Curse committed. Without Thunder really able to run it, but Dark Mago, a second blink forward, will catch Zayas, and he will be rewarded at least with a kill there. Nisha, however, proves yet again to be a little bit too elusive.
Making all the moves here. Sacred.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Aether Remnant there from Nisha to set up for the kill. Now Curse to lock down Nisha. Plenty of damage onto him here. Matthew would love to turn for the kisses, but Chrysalis is not going to let that happen. Another Aether Remnant going fishing for Panda is not going to connect, but Panda slow to a crawl thanks to the rotation from Resolution. And it's going to be 3 dead here for the damage. Here's Puppy chilling in the Roche pit with his good friend. It's going to be the counter initiation though from Nisha. Look at the nuke damage as well. Already getting through Matthew. Chrysalis as well joining the fight. Dark Mago is going to be linked. Sure, healed very briefly here by the Cold Embrace, but killed off immediately after as Chrysalis has a full BKB. Is going to use it to TP away. Canceling it now as they have caught Pakaz, but maybe it's Pakaz who caught them. A Curse onto 2. Now Chrysalis, no BKB, is going to fall. There's Sacred, however, still in trouble. Slow to a crawl and killed off by the Vessel. As it's going to be Rezo claiming the kill there. Pakaz, though, still confident in fighting as he does Sakuchi around the fight 1. That's going to be Zayas now looking for the kill. Cookie does stun him up, though. Pakaz looking to turn a second time. Instead, it's Matthew tossed back into the enemy team, and it's going to be Pakaz who might have just killed himself. He ran in voluntarily, and down he goes. Nisha with too much AoE damage. Panda now is going to be the last to fall for Thunder. It's a full team wipe. Here comes Dark Mago, still wants to fight. Puppy says, take me instead. You got to go through me. Panda says, no, thank you. I'll go for Rezo.
He's got an arena too. Puppy's got nowhere to run.
Oh no, he doesn't, especially with the arena.
Fight me.
Now trapping him, Sacred as well. This is a fight Sacred could win, and he will win that one handily. But it's still Secret who are going to be the...
After predicting the Marcy's rebound, he preemptively cookied as Marcy TP'd in, knowing he was just going to go for the kill on the Weaver there.
And
on Sacred.
Yeah, it's just too much magic damage here for Sacred. They even push him back. Excellent usage there to ensure that the Timber Chain doesn't...
Oh, really get...
Oh, Dark Mago still gets off the arena. In fact, he catches Nisha with the kisses coming down. They might, and they do get a kill onto Nisha. That's 600 gold in the pocket of Sacred, but Chrysalis joining the fight, as is Pakaz. They've already taken down Zayas, but now it's going to be Sacred's turn to burn, as he is going to die despite a great Winter's Curse to try and reset this out from Panda. Pakaz, not so eager to fight, does have a Lincoln Sphere, though, ready to go. As Dark Mago trying to make it out of this fight alive, crawling away. Back over to Panda in the river, who's still continuing to avoid Chrysalis here, but eventually is scouted and killed.
Neither team getting any big map control out of it. Both teams are still just kind of posturing around Roshan, because if you win a fight convincingly, you get Roshan.
Okay, Nisha is caught. Try to get out the Aether Remnant into the Cookie. Do they have the magic damage? Yes, they do. Here's Rezo now trying to turn, as well as Chrysalis with the BKB at the ready. The arena, however, will zone him out. Chrysalis not willing to commit the BKB to enter. Doesn't really need it anyway, as Rezo's winning the 1v1. But here's Pakaz now. They have, I believe, reflected... No, they're not really reflected much, as Pakaz still fighting on through towards Zayas. Gets the kill there, but now it's Sacred who's in trouble. Chrysalis using the BKB, trying to continue fighting. Puppy has taken down Panda, so there's going to be no Winter's Curse to cancel his TP. In fact, Pakaz is all alone to Chrysalis, will cancel his own TP. The Lincolns, and that'll be that Secret winning another big fight, maybe even still catching Pakaz, because Rezo is still on the look for this kill. They have connected on the link. There is still a Lincoln's on the line, which is going to be broken now, but Rezo doesn't even need to use the lasso here to collect the kill. It'll be in the mid lane. Pakaz is just going to be the one to show then, as there's a jump from Dark Mago. Only finds Puppy with it, however. Still gets off his fireballs, but won't be able to live too long to do that. Fire shield, pardon me.
Fortified.
Could get them this mid-tier 1 tower, so I think still a decent move here, but ready to fight. Team Secret TPing in. They want to take this one.
They know there's no BKB on Dark Mago. It's silenced up now by the Acceptor of Nisha, and there's going to be the kill. They've also lassoed down Panda to ensure there's no Winter's Curse in the fight. Excellent prioritization here by Team Secret, as they have completely scrambling in the wind. Sacred deflect the link, so Chrysalis not going to steal any damage in this fight, but Dark Mago with the spear is going to connect onto the Kisses. Science is going to be the first to go. Nisha in a bit of trouble, does Astral Step himself out of that one, as Puppey is going to be the second to go, but might set up for the kill onto Matthew on his way out, as Rezo collects that one. It's Dark Mago now in a ton of trouble, as the Cold Embrace will do nothing but condemn him. Now Sacred here trying to escape, but no Lotus Orb means it's a free lasso target there for Rezo, and it's going to be 3 down.
Chrysalis is max move speed.
No. Or basically thereabouts. Zions is going to be killed. Rezo pops BKB. Pakaz without a BKB where the tier 1 used to stand. Dark Mago does connect the spear onto Nisha. Aether Remnant, some protection for the magic damage, but not enough there. It is at least Rezo caught by the arena who is going to be killed. As Nisha does escape. 3 times multicast stun back onto Puppey, but it might be enough for the kill. No, not quite. Pakaz silence, but still finished off by the AoE damage of Chrysalis's Eye of the Storm, as Nisha jumps right onto Pandamu. That is going to be 2 kills then for Chrysalis as he looks for the third. This time Matthew has no chance to escape as he attempts to juke him in the trees. Certainly they'll find it. There they go. As soon as the plasma field is ready. That's 3 kills for Chrysalis. Now godlike with 15, 2, and 7 this game.
Right now.
There they go again, as they are going to try and set up here onto Chrysalis. Winter's Curse catches him with the creep wave, but they've thrown a lot of damage from Dark Mago. Spear committed, but it's Sacred now dying on the backlines. Even might be Pakaz in trouble, who's silenced up. No, gets off the time lapse, as it's going to be Sacred now dying. Chrysalis is just 1v3 in the entire time. Another kill there. Pakaz only able to get through Puppey before he BKBs and TPs away. They nearly kill him in that time, gods. Hit his towers. Actually, they make a jump onto Dark Mago's eye. Finds him there with the dispose, and he is killed. Has buyback, but obviously it doesn't help. But Secret still looking to close out this game now. They do see Pakaz underneath the tier 3 tower. Winter's Curse yet again on the money here from Panda, but what can they make of it? It looks like they'll at least get a kill onto Rezo. A nice gobble up there, also condemns at least Zayat. Pakaz as well, healed up by the Cold Embrace, and the Chrysalis doesn't have the damage on his own. Nisha neither can get through him. So right now, a promising fight for Thunder at least, but Chrysalis yet again proves to be a little bit too big to take down. Push back onto the high ground. He'll just kill Matthew. Thank you very much for the repositioning. Now Sacred in trouble. The physical damage overwhelming. Panda's going to buy back. Dark Mago's going to buy back. Now Sacred's going to buy back. But Chrysalis still basically about half HP.
I mean, they buy back on Secret, but I just feel like this is Razor just saying, don't worry guys, I'll do this on my own. There's just nothing they can do to stop this Razor. He's just eating them alive. Kill after kill. They can't get through his survival.
On his life, trying to do what he can here, but seems like now Sacred is going to pop to the magic damage of Nisha. That's not quite 25 for him right now, but it just seems like, yep, they're going to call it. It's overwhelming here. It is going to be Secret that take game number 1. Wow. This Razor, Chrysalis, definitely, it sounds crazy to say, but deviating from the normal, you know.
Alchemist, it's the opposite of that. So the big question is, what happens? What does Thunder Awaken do if, you know, their lanes don't go the best, or if they need to make some plays in the mid game? Who do they look to? Because I don't think there's a good hero to kind of control the tempo for them.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's going to come down to the second item timing of the Alch, which is usually the Blink Dagger. Radiance around 12 to 14 minutes. Blink Dagger around 16 to 18 is what I last saw when I was looking at builds on the professional level. And if you can get that online in decent time, and I think that might kind of solve their issue. You know, being a little bit of the Thunder stand, if I may here, seeing as they are down 1 game. Potentially another thing they can look to do is kind of play a little bit aggressive and in the face of Secret, but quite crucially trying to dodge the Viper early. And I think that's what's going to be really tricky here for them. Yeah, and they're setting the trap as well for Dark Mago. Chrysalis lies in wait there with the Meld Strike, and that's a very easy first blood. Thunder, of course, not ones to run from a fight, are going to maybe give up 2 more, as Sacred underneath its tier 1 tower is going to be the second to go. Chrysalis diving a bit too far. He's going to live on 6 HP. Oh, no.
International spirit lives in us all.
There he goes. Fairy Fire still living through it. Nisha might have overcommitted. Dying to creeps. No, gets the rebound away, and it's Zayat instead who will pick off Dark Mago.
Wow. That was so close. Nisha just picking away in the Pakaz, managing to just stay out of range.
He's going to die down bottom. Matthew TPs, but can do nothing because he is only a Monkey King.
He's get some CS for himself.
He can try and look for Puppey. He does have a lot of sustain here with the Hill Troll Priest. Probably not enough, though, as he will go. Matthew does get Jingu off that, but Chrysalis is just gonna chop right through him. Does at least get off the Fairy Fire. That'll buy enough time for Sacred, certainly, to get away. reinforcements. In goes Science as well. Dark Mago continuing to farm. Is going to farm one wave too many. Cannot pick a kill onto Science. Science isn't even going to go either to the boundless strike of Matthew. Actually, but Dark Mago does get off the Chemical Rage into the 8th Remnant. The regen seems a bit too high for Dark Mago, or is it? No, he's going to go to the marks damage. Here come the supports, but yet again, after their core has taken now his 4th death on the mid lane Alchemist. One was for first blood. They at least this time will get Zayat some kills, pardon. I might look to change that now. They got Nisha rotating over. Nisha make that from the mid lane, as Panda is going to be the first kill very easily as well.
For Awaken, other than the Alp, the 3 of the top 4 are on the side of Secret. And they're going from kill to kill.
Is reserved there for Rezo. It's Dark Mago, who might just be dead regardless, but no, there's going to be at least be the Aphotic Shield. Instead, it's going to be Matthew who dies first. Puppey already has Mechanism up. Sacred forced to at least time-lapse away, but it's going to be Dark Mago tossed back. The double stun as well collects Sacred, and with the creeps surrounding him, it's an easy kill there for Secret, who get 3, maybe even 4, as Pakaz shows up to fight with no items, and he's just food for Rezo. His 3rd
It's not enough.
well, maybe Zayat has gone a bit too far this time around. Dark Mago, of course, still doesn't have the point of the concoction, so he's going to be held back by the 8th Remnant, but rotations are now mounting just maybe a creep wave. Sacred. It's going to be sent back. They got vision with the Sentry Ward. 8th Remnant control is perfect there. No offlaner for Thunder. And now Panda, he doesn't even have level 6. 8th Remnant's going to catch him. Rezo starting to stack up the damage. At least a little bit of it dispels, but it's just way too much. Nisha now. Yeah, he'll get out. Full Vessel on him as well, and I believe Dark Mago now has Radiance completed. Panda at least going to live a bit longer. Some precious seconds. A bit more farm, maybe for Dark Mago, but no more for Panda, and likely no more for Matthew as well, as he's going to be the second to fall. Rezo already has why that dropped to the CK. There's going to be a stun onto the TA at least, but Zayat rotates to the Tier 1 tower. There is no Tier 1 tower here, by the way, for Pakaz to receive reinforcements. It's only Sacred who can all that he can muster is just simply a Sakuchi on through. They are diving now for more as they look for Panda. They know he's got no ulti ready. Ward affected there. As there's Puppey just doing Chen things. He's going to set up for the kill. Onto Sacred. Panda easy pickings.
I think similar to that fight we saw at the Tier 2 bottom hold, I thought we
Pakaz? The DD?
Pakaz the CK, yeah.
Okay, gets off the ulti. 4-second stun. Oh, it's not good enough onto Nisha. Pakaz at least with the armlet toggles getting out of this one alive for now. But the melt strike as Chrysalis will nuke through one. Nisha even catches Sacred, who is going to be forced to time-lapse. Oh, but he's all the way back bottom, got TTP'd. And Panda's dead as well to Chrysalis. There's no one on the high ground.
It's just racks.
All systems go. Let's get up there. Here goes Chrysalis kicking this one off. A nice stun onto him, but already Pakaz feeling forced back. In goes Dark Mago, has a BKB. That could be the first life here onto Chrysalis as the Chen heals. Not enough. That Smek and Hand of God both used. They have the Acid Spray and the Wukong's Command both up. Alk is ticking down, but still kept alive. Another stun coming for Chrysalis, but they do get him at least outside of the Wukong's Command. Dark Mago chasing for more under the cover of the BKB. Will force back Secret.
Anything, I think you just feel like we don't want to keep punishing. They've got no items. Keep fighting.
Oh no!
Hurricane did.
He tried to TP out. Themselves a little bit of time to do something, but we can get done. A lot of the auto attacks missing it was courtesy of the Radiance. Dark Mago easily living through that kill attempt. Zayat is going to pay the price here. So a man up now are Thunder as they can continue to lock it already online. I don't know if the Holy Locket will keep him online long enough here, though. He does get a nice little Hurricane out towards Nisha, who is going to be a good backup, but closing the gap is Dark Mago. Throws the stun here onto Zayat to Sacred. Now looks to turn plenty of minus armor. Zayat is melting here, but Dark Mago might have overextended. There's the Hand of God out from Puppey, who's very fast, courtesy of the rebound, and Dark Mago is just going to go down to Chrysalis. Panda likely to follow. No ulti on him for 10 seconds. He's also underneath the ward, so Rezo.
That's how you're going to get completely destroyed in a team fight.
Matthew, decent force staff away, but of course, no amount of force staffs can stop Nisha from running you down. There's some pretty serious physical burst damage, and that's going to be real nice into the BKBs that Secret are hoping to protect
They've
them.
got vision on them.
Here they go.
What are the Roshan?
Oh, but Nisha, he interrupts it all. Silences 4. Might be able to pick off both supports at the get-go. Pakaz as well, kept away from Rezo, who is going to be kiting around Dark Mago. Stopped as well by the Puppey Chen creep. BKB active. The Chen heals coming through now as Chrysalis easily fights through Pakaz, who is left worse for wear on the high ground. Sacred left turning tail to run as Pakaz at least able to evaded death for now, but Chrysalis continuing to give chase with the Meld Strike, has the kill. Sacred run down by Rezo, and it started off so good for Thunder, but quickly went down the drain as even Dark Mago farming right next to the outpost is going to be the last to go. A full team wipe there for Secret. Roche is up ready to go, but it's not going to matter because Thunder will throw in the towel.
Yeah, that was the 5-man smoke. They could be roaching. We've got a ward there and everything. All the conditions for that fight were met for Thunder.